Well, hello, friends. It's Mindy Audlin here on this What If Wednesday. This is our check-in time. Every week we connect to hear, what are you working on? What's going right for you? And how can I support you in overcoming challenges, reaching that next big goal, making those dreams come to life? This is part of our community of what if uppers and what if upping. And I'm glad you're here. If you're new to this and you're like, what does she mean? What if upping? It's it's a philosophy. It's a way of seeing challenges from the perspective of not what if it all goes wrong, but what if it all goes right, and using our imagination instead of anticipating, all the doom and the gloom, using our imagination to see what's possible and what could we do from here. So that's the basic idea behind our community. And then every Wednesday, of course, we are here to share ideas, to what if up together. And I have to tell you, I am so excited because, we are kicking off the beginning of this new Lunar New Year. Happy Lunar New Year, everybody. As you have probably heard, it is the year of the fire horse, which just is full of energy and vitality and forward motion and momentum. It's like there's an intensity to this year that is coming up. So we are also, as we move into this new lunar year, we are completing our 6-week series in our community on the art of creative living. For the past 6 weeks, we have really been releasing, that year of the snake. We've been releasing and letting go and cultivating conditions where wisdom can thrive. And that has been the intent, is what would happen what if you could create the conditions in your life where you could tap into the wisdom. So I came into this year 2026 in January uh, with a different way of. I didn't want to do goals. I wasn't feeling like goals were the thing to do. I wasn't feeling like I could set intentions. It's the year of the fire horse. I just feel like it's hold on. I don't know where this year is taking me, but hold on, because it's going somewhere and it's going to be, quite a ride. Um, so rather than, creating my normal list of goals, my intention for this year has been, let me connect with my wisdom, be present, be grounded. And so for the past 6 weeks, we've been talking about how do we do that? And we have gone through all the different things that you can do in terms of resting and taking care of yourself, getting plenty of sleep, having a good sleep routine. We've talked about um, meditation and mindfulness, giving yourself time in the quiet to go within, to look within, to see what you're being guided to do. We've talked about nutrition. What are you putting into your body temple? Because that is a factor. If you're feeling sluggish, if you're not connected to your wisdom because you're just constantly feeling exhausted, how can we consume things differently? And we also talked about movement. Are we getting out there, moving, stretching, dancing? Uh, what are you doing to move? And then last week we talked about just getting outside, being in nature. And today, as we wrap up the series, today is about receiving that wisdom, asking the question, what do you want to know? What do you want to know? Have you ever noticed that when you ask the question, the answer's there almost before the question's even out of your mind or out of your mouth, before the question is even complete? The answer is there. And if we really tune into that still small voice, we can hear it. That's what I believe. I think it's always there. It's always there. We can't always hear it because we get so busy. We get into the mind chatter, but it's always there. So, what if we cultivate wisdom as a spiritual practice? That's the invitation. So I want to thank all of you who've been commenting in our community posts, who've been sharing what you're working on. If you have a goal or a challenge or something that you would like to what if up with me, post it in the comments and I will comment right back and share some possibilities. I invite you to look in the comments and see if there's anyone else that you could provide some what if ideas for. I want to shout out to Bonnie, who was sharing a project she's working on. What if that project is a huge success? What if it is an incredible contribution to everybody that you serve? And what if it brings you incredible joy every step of the way? So thanks for being part of our community and for posting your goals and your projects and what you're working on and how you are using your passions and your gifts to make the world a little bit brighter for someone else, right? So what if that's what we get to do for each other? We are on week 6. This is the final week of our series. And then we are circling up on Sunday night. So if you want to join us, post in the comments or go to our Facebook page. It's facebook.com/groups/whatifup. And you'll see some information about our Sunday night circles that meet virtually to connect and what if up together. So this will be the last one this Sunday. And then I will be announcing a new direction for our Wednesday night check-ins starting next week. I'm very excited about what's rolling out in the weeks and months ahead. So thank you for tuning in. Thanks for being part of our community. Thanks for liking and subscribing and doing all those things that are so helpful in getting the word out when you got a new YouTube channel. So thanks for being part of it all. And I look forward to seeing you next week. Happy What If Wednesday, everybody. Mwah. See ya.